day 481. Day rating is a 7. Let's see. Got up at alarm went off at 5:15. Didn't get to bed till 5:30. No, sorry, it's 5:10. I hit this snooze button twice. It was 5:30 then. And got up, walked to the pub, came back, got ready for a run. Got out the door 6:30. It was day 2 for the 35 minutes. So again, did the same thing yesterday. Did out 18 and back. Was a little bit quicker this time. I think the pace yesterday was what was it? 7:39, 7:31 yesterday, and then today's pace was 7:19. I'm not exactly sure how it ended. I just felt a lot better. I know I didn't have those Texas cheese fries and jalapenos in my stomach. Let's see. So that helped. So mile 1 was 7:48. Mile 2 was 7:23. Mile 3 was 7:18. Mile 4, 7:02. I'm surprised. I didn't think I had a 7:02. So it's kind of nice to look back and see. And then it was 0.79. And that was at 5:34. So I don't know. Pace at 7:03. So that felt good. I was closing the last 2 or 3 miles. I definitely knew I was picking it up, but it definitely felt strong. I don't say easy because it wasn't easy. It just felt good. I felt like I warmed up. I hope I don't get to the point where it feels like a warm up is 2 or 3 miles in a race, but I'm just glad I feel good at this point. I mean, it was warm again, but I feel like I got a decent amount of sleep. Could have used another hour. Let's see, the heat wasn't too bad. It was still warm, but I feel like I'm starting to get used to it, or at least the morning heat, or the heat in the morning during the run. And then legs were okay. I had a small twinge in my right Achilles again for the first half mile, and then it went away. I had another point where that whole kind of turf toe came back, but it was just a sudden sharp pain for about 3 or 4 steps, and that went away. So I'm not sure if it's just the shoe, because I am wearing these newer Adidas Boost ones, and it just seems like, I don't know if the plate's a little bit wider on the foot right there, but I keep like scuffing myself up on that side of the plastic. For whatever reason, I just keep hitting my right ankle. But then also my foot just feels different in there as opposed to these ones. It doesn't have that plastic on the bottom. It's just more just that rubber. So you can kind of see. It definitely feels different. I mean, even like the heel looks giant. This one just looks like half the size. I mean, maybe it's only like 2/3 the size, but I definitely notice the difference in the shoes. Almost feels like 2 different shoes that I'm running in, but it's the same shoe, different model. So I don't know if I can find the previous model anymore, because I really like those ones. I like the color grade where it started out like this one was black and it slowly had like a fade. So I had a slow fade to blue. Of course there was other colors, but it is what it is. only had the shoes for about 6 weeks now. I think I've only ran in them 3 times each week. I did wear them once to that Fan Fusion event just to walk around and help break them in. I did get in, I think, 2. Trying to think back. I mean, this is before I moved, 2 long runs in them. I believe one was a 10 mile, the other one was 11 mile. 11 and a half. I don't know if I got to 12, but anyways. So I've had some runs in them, but definitely don't feel as great as the previous model, so gonna have to just tough it out and adjust and keep going. Besides that, I had work. Work was a bit longer today. Did the 9-hour shift, so from 8 to 5. And thankfully, I had the day off yesterday, so my team was able to help me out with emails. And just the whole emails coming back from the weekend is a lot more. So today was just nice and steady. I just got up a couple times and I was trying to find something else to do, doing a little research. And then a couple emails came in and then figured that out, and it was slowed down again and got back up. So it was actually a decent day. And then got out of work, went and got some food. Was talking to my old buddy Gary in Missouri, and we're just catching up, seeing how everyone's doing. He was telling me that he built this new zip line at hey, can you calm down? I don't know what it is with these curtains, but she keeps running into them. Yeah, I'm talking to you, puppy. Okay, you don't need to get grumpy. Don't get grumpy. Hi. But he's got this little pond outside his cabin, and I don't know where the main idea came from, but he said, yeah, I built this zip line, and I didn't like how the kids were kind of going off, so I built not a rail, but a ramp or stairs to get up there. And he sent me a couple pictures. I was like, oh my gosh, man, you're crazy. And I was like, don't be surprised if your kid grows up to be a stunt devil or an astronaut, because they're pretty smart but good with decisions and kind of daring. It's like, I know, I asked for it. So that was kind of funny. But then just got some food, came back, walked the pup. And then I was talking to my cousin at the grocery store. She called and she was saying, hey, if you still have this student loan, apply for this new forgiveness program. I was like, thank you for the heads up. I'll definitely look into it. And he says, you need to sign up and do it before October 31st, which it's only June 14th right now, so plenty of time, but we'll see what happens. There's a couple of details you can't just apply for and get everything taken care of, but there's a couple of stipulations. So I have to talk with work to see if we qualify as if work qualifies to being one of the government funded or whatever, like government based job. So I'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll get more information on that. But that was kind of like a high and low with this could be really cool, and this could be a lot of stress. It could be really cool, could be stress. I might not qualify, but it could be cool. And so just back and forth, which is some information. Don't know if this information's there. Other information. Yeah, we'll see what happens this week. I think it'll take a little while to get it figured out, get the documents submitted, and we'll go from there. But the rest of the fitness today, I did get in the 90 push-ups and the 50 chin-ups, and they felt great. The chin-ups feel a lot better. I think just because my hands don't feel the much gripping and torquing. I could see I'm getting these calluses on my hand right there on the top before the fingers, the bottom before the fingers. And so when I do the chin up, I go here, it's just a little bit easier. And I think it's because it's got the grips on the side too, so it helps. So I think I just like doing those a little bit better because of that. But the day's done. It's 11:07. Trying to get to bed before 11, so we get up at 5. I know the next couple weeks it'll have to be near 5 so I can walk the dog, and then get in the longer runs. Whereas today it's only 35 minutes, so it's can easily get ready and shower. But once I start getting closer towards an hour, I don't want to start running at 6:30 and get back at 7:30 and have 5 minutes to shower and get out the door. That's just gonna be cutting it too close. So got to work on that and get some sleep. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna call it a night, get some sleep, get geared up for tomorrow. Hopefully shave this. I feel like this is getting too long and I don't like it. This is already, that's enough. It's bothering me. I kept doing this today, like kept playing with it, just like, oh, it's kind of scratchy, tickly, I don't know. Just don't like it. That's it for the day. So, run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night. Say good night, puppy. Good night, puppy. Say good night. Good night.